Hey, good afternoon, Storage Syndicate. It's Brian Brogan coming at you live. I was asked to hop on here today and speak about the costs of due diligence. Steve was great enough to give me a bunch of questions here that you guys have asked, and I'm going to go through and do my best to give you some numbers and some descriptions and kind of give you my philosophy on what we want to do due diligence wise, why we do it, when we do it, how we do it, so on and so forth. First question here he has is, what is all categorized as due diligence from land acquisitions up to construction? Really due diligence, in my mind, is making sure, the way we structure these deals, which I'm sure, you've learned in other trainings and whatnot, is, we take on investors' money. We have private investors that invest with this, that are equity partners on these deals with us. And, first and foremost, as much as, I'd like to say I'm a self-storage developer, I am first and foremost a steward of our investors' capital. So I am not going to take on investors' money and be responsible for their money unless I know without a doubt that we have a viable site in front of us, or as much as I possibly can. So that being said, we like to rely on third-party everything to verify an unbiased look, somebody that's not, putting their own money, putting their own skin, putting their own time into this deal, and doesn't have to benefit or loss from it. Just an honest third-party opinion to make sure they see what I see in the deal or what our team here sees in the deal. So, obviously the first thing we want to do is make sure, there's demand, right? We want to make sure that there's a need for storage in that particular area. So we do that with, you can do that relatively cheaply. You can go on Radius Plus, I think, for like $100 and run demographics and get, as up-to-date demographics as possible. That gives us a real good indication pretty quickly, pretty cheaply, as to whether or not there's a need, right? First and foremost, if there's no need, you don't want to build something. You're not going to build a 100,000 square foot facility only to have it sitting empty. That's, it's not a very good business model. So first thing is need. Make sure there's a need there. If there's no need to go further, right? Quick and easy. Assuming there's a need, the next step is, okay, we verified that there's a need. Let's do two things. Let's start talking to our civil engineer. And again, before we even engage our civil engineer, we're calling ourselves. We're calling the local jurisdiction. We're looking online and looking to see what the zoning is. We're talking to the zoning official in that jurisdiction and making sure that what we're reading is in line with how they're interpreting that code. Making sure if we have a use approval, or if we need special use approval, or if we need a rezoning, all those different things that we need. But again, we're gonna get that information on our own, but we're not gonna trust ourselves with that information. We are then gonna turn it over to our design team as well as a local civil engineer. My whole design team, I use the same team for everything nationwide.